Welcome all of you. Um, Please thumbs up if you hearing me well. Only you hearing me well. Struggle with we struggle finding perception, reality. Sometimes we struggle finding a reality from perception. We think perception is reality, and we think reality is perceptions. Um, Welcome to Integrative Mindfulness Center. A little discussion with mindfulness practice. Today is the practice day about what self-realization and how could we use mindfulness to learn to realize things. Subscribe, join with our Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube. If you have any questions, you could always type here. The end of the session today, we are spending a lot of time, most of time to discuss and practice self-realization mindfulness exercise. That's what we are doing today. Um, when we are dealing with trauma, uh, grief, anxieties, issues, different problems, a lot of bad memories, good memories, uh, lots of diverse issues, lots of diverse experience. Sometimes we lose naturally, we are losing naturally um, a realization skill. Realization or self ability of inquiring, it's a skill that we all have from our childhood. Um, Sometimes we have a lot of skills with realization. Sometimes we have a little bit of skills with realization. So it's always based on how your uh, mindfulness state, it's always based on how your strong perception and reality is working with yourself. We struggle with attaching to things like we discussed 2 days ago. Attachment is a big thing. How we attach to certain thing deeply sometimes make suffering and pain. More we attach to lovable things, more we attach to very strong things, we always struggle pain. Pain and suffering always create and develop and generate through what we attach. So today session, I would like to talk about these things a little bit, and end of the session we will do some exercises. Um, as we all know, this practical, simple technique, this lifestyle technique, I would like to say it's a lifestyle technique. Mindfulness is a lifestyle technique. Um, this is how the ancient Eastern people used to live and used to deal with a lot of day-to-day life challenges, issues by becoming mindful. More you live in with the natural world, more you live in with uh, natural lifestyle, more you getting chances to connect and join with the mindfulness. So talking about and thinking about self-realization, skill of realization, mindfulness is the easiest technique we all can use to realize what the right and wrong and the true experience and perception and reality. Uh, why we need to realize? Why we really need a realization experience? What realization does? What realization do in our life? How it helps with our day-to-day experience, how it improve us to becoming a successful businessman, how it helps us to become a successful parent. There's something called mindfulness parenting. I would like to talk about mindfulness parenting one day with um, my of you. Because the easy way you could try parenting skill is becoming mindful and trying to approach parenting skill in a mindful way. It's what the very successfully proven 1,000 years ago in Eastern world. So I think it's easy for all of us to think, to try some exercise so that helps you to more aware of the mindfulness-based self-realization. So we're going to do a little exercise right now. Um, uh, Let me know how it affected to you, how it's practically. I'm almost getting a lot of feedback. I'm almost getting a lot of good emails. I'm so happy and I'm so glad that some of you are really earning something from this discussion. That's all I'm hoping end of the day. So, best way to practice this mindfulness based self-realization, um, um, have a comfortable seat or sit anywhere. If you're driving your vehicle, make sure you stop your vehicle. If you're doing something else, if you're cutting something, make sure you focus yourself with this. Have a good seat, comfortable seat, um, just to be aware what around you. Okay, I'm sure all of you ready now. Let's start our practice by becoming more mindful, by becoming more aware of your body. Let's start a little bit of inhale and exhale. You don't have to do inhale and exhale all the time. You don't have to practice it all the time, but inhaling and exhaling always help you to aware of your state. Sit in a chair or lie down in a couch, your floor, with your spine, your shoulder, your back, your spinal cord straight. Bring your hands on your lap or support your legs, and the feet flat on the floor or couch or anywhere you do. Bringing your attention to your inhale and exhale, bringing your mindfulness attention to the body, just to be aware of your cloth, your belt, your watch on your wrist, or anything you're wearing. It's important to stay awake throughout the guided mindfulness realization exercise. If you like, you close your eyes, or you could concentrate to something else. Sometimes closing your eyes helps you to focus. By taking a few deep breaths, notice the body, shoulders, your hands, your head, even any part of your body making you pain or anything. Bring your attention to your inhale and exhale pattern. More you concentrate yourself, more you feel you connecting to yourself. Notice your feet. Notice the flow and the pressure and weight and any temperature, any sensations. Bring your attention to your body, your legs, including your toes, heels, thighs. If you're sitting in a chair, make your sensation to your chair and heaviness, lightness and pressure. Notice your raising and your falling pattern. Notice your any sensation from your head, any heaviness from your head. Bring your attention to your head. Bring your attention to your shoulder if you feel pain. Notice your pain. Accept your pain because it's normal you to have feeling sensation of pain. By noticing your thought, any thoughts you have right now, now we're going to a little bit more into your thoughts. Notice any thoughts you have. Notice any good or bad or destructive thoughts you have. The natural pattern of raising and falling your breath. Stay focused to any thoughts you experiencing this point. Let yourself to examine, to investigate this thought. Notice your attention to feeling on being by your letting your thoughts and feeling arise about you. If you don't have any thought right now, maybe try reminding any incident, any challengeable situation or event happened in your life very recently that gives you some insight to your mind. Now bring your attention more and more into mindfully. Ask yourself this question. You are asking this question from yourself. Who am I? Simply ask these questions without judging and without judging yourself, without judging your thoughts. Simply ask this question. Who am I? Simply focus to that question. Anything comes from yourself based on that experience you had recently, good experience or bad experience, simply accept all the answers you're getting from your mind regarding who am I. Even if you don't have any answer, it's okay. Always stay focused and non-judgmental. Now we ask yourself, what are my values? What my values are? Ask yourself this question. What are my values? Let your mind to bring you some answers to your question. If you don't have answers, that's okay. By becoming non-judgmental, by becoming more acceptable, keep ask this question. What are my values? What are my values? Now question yourself, how does it feels to be you? How does it feels to be me? How does it feels to be Nuan Fonseca? How does it feels to be you? If you have hard time reaching yourself to these questions, always you can tap. You can tap to your shoulders, to your hand, to your knees, or any part of your body with a small rhythm. I will show you what I mean by tapping. You can tap to your shoulder like this, or you can tap to your head like this. Every time you tap, or you tap to your knees, your two knees like this, every time you start tapping, your mind brings you to a mindful state that helps you to more focus and concentrate with what you're thinking, with more non-judgmental, more acceptable state. The meantime you try tapping, go back and ask the same questions. Who am I? What are my values? How does it feel to be me? And what is that makes me to inner self, myself? Even you're tapping to yourself, you're asking these questions again and again. If you don't get any answers, that's okay. First time, second time, or beginning of this practice, all you're doing is you're connecting to yourself. You're fixing the disconnection between you and yourself. More you connecting to yourself, more you earning the self-realization, a self-inquiry of mindfulness state. You don't have to spend a lot of time with the exercise. When you feel you've done something enough, you are free to bring your attention to your inhale and exhale. Spend little time with inhale and exhale. Then do a very strong inhale. Hold your inhale and exhale. Again, another strong inhale. Hold your inhale and exhale. A last inhale, strong inhale. Hold it and let it out. And open your eyes. If you're closing your eyes or finish your mindfulness session, if you want to go back to your sleep, I know some of you already going back to sleep after this session. I'm so happy and glad because you're starting a best sleep after your mindfulness practice. So if you have any questions, write me your question, subscribe our organization, subscribe our YouTube channel. You have a wonderful day, loving and caring, and metta. May you be happy, may you be peace, and may you be free from all the danger.